Actually, I sat here patiently because I actually thought that he was going to get all the questions. And there's a whole series of things that you come back in here. And there's about, I don't know, about 600 of you and only one of me. And I feel really sorry for you because you don't stand a chance. Let me tell you a couple of things, and I'll try and do it short and snappy because I want to get the energy into this debate. It's a real debate. You see, there's a series of things that came to me. The first thing is, if that question about, Basil, why don't you think you're Irish, had been asked in a different way, if it had been asked, Basil, could you explain to me why, from a unionist perception, there seems to be a misunderstanding here? I might have reacted in a different way. But my answer to you is, I can't understand why you don't all think you're British. I mean, you're born in Britain, in the United Kingdom, you take the money from Westminster, you do all of that, but you're not British. No. Oh, why? But why? So the question comes back to you. He says, do not think that everybody is exactly the same. We are not clones. I have absolutely no problem personally standing up and saying, I am Irish. Round of applause. I also have absolutely no problem standing up and saying, I'm Northern Irish. Let's get a wee bit rocky here. And I'll actually tell you this, is when I stand up and tell people I'm British, I'm proud to be that as well, because I am many things. Let's have a little round. Because, you know, one of the things you ought to know in here is that there are people that have come along to see how we engage, to see how we talk. It is a complicated issue. It is about how we feel about things. You could go right down to family, to culture, to locality, in different times, in different places. Who do I support when we play rugby? I support somebody different than whenever we look at football. You know, there's different issues in this. And so, there's a couple of things that I really, and I won't take too long, because I just want to come back in, but one of my main reasons to come here, the reason why I did, is because when John McAllister bravely spoke in Derry, we saw people come out with questions that did not have answers. I think that's a good thing, and a brave thing. So I'm here to challenge some of the things that people say, but nobody actually takes up that challenge. So I'll start with some of the easy stuff. No, Ellis, I want just this to be very brief. I don't agree with George about corporation tax. I think the future is in SMEs. I look at San Diego. Right? I look at that. When it comes to the issues about Korea and the utopia, I didn't say it was a utopia. I look at 1 trillion of debt in the UK, I look at the issues in France, I look at it everywhere. All I'm telling you is you cannot convince people that politics is a good thing if their living standards are going down. So we all have to fix that. When it comes back into the issue about a rising tide does not lift all boats, fix your boat. A rising tide does lift all boats. And that's the issue that I come back to come along and say to you here is, do not look at us and say we are not going to try and find a solution to the problems that affect all of us. If we can find areas where we agree, and there's lots where we do, then we can find solutions. The more solutions you find, the better trust you have. The more trust you have, the better place you go to. And what I'm saying to you is engage properly, honestly, and respect the diversity of our part of the world.